Mr. Deity.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now grab your glass for that water. Get your container of that water. Lift the container of that water. Now simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Stretch. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, or move, drink. Oh my God, I'm off. But it's cool. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift your can and pour some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But to stay healthy, family, breathe, drink, eat, move, sleep, fast. But take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down and drink. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Drink your water, fam. Oh my God, man! Look, I jumped off. I got some news this morning that I have to take a swing at. You know what I'm saying? So let me go send out. I didn't send out. I was like, I got to get up here and do this. So, Daily Toast, catch up. I just got to be a quick one. I got to send this out, family. Listen. I didn't pick the database. Okay, let me pick the database. My Daily Toaster list. Where they at? Here we go. Daily Toasters list. Family, listen to me. Alright, so I'm going through the news in the morning. trying to get my mind right, saying, hey, we about to do the toast, about to toast the ancestors. And I ran into two things. One, we're going to run through real quick. First off, family, look. Here, I'm trying to keep you ahead of the curve in many ways. Now, there is going to be some trying times coming ahead for me personally. So, that's neither here nor there, right? But, listen, I want to make sure that the viewers and the listeners on the podcast know that I told y'all 3 years ago about this June piece. And now it is jumping off, right? It's moving to a point where it's now making news. So hold on. I have to share this with you real quick before I get into the other piece that's very important. This is from an article. I don't know why I opened up 3. I only clicked 1. Okay. This is an article. Come on. This is an article from MBG. June tea is the new kombucha. This gut healing drink is about to be everywhere. Now, listen. We have already been drinking on this. Those of you that's on the journey, some of y'all get up and toast with me every morning with this drink. And we're making it right here in our city. We have our own supply. June is the sister tonic to kombucha, and like kombucha, it's tart and fizzy like a sparkling gut healing soda. The June base is an effective probiotic, and like other fermented foods, it helps replenish your gut of friendly bacteria. A great aid to the digestive system. It often referred to as the champagne of kombuchas due to its delicate taste and high quality ingredients, which we stress here at Gye-Nyame Journey. We keep the honey flowing around here, do we not? Right? Unlike regular kombucha, which is fermented with cane sugar and black tea, June is made with green tea and relies on honey as a sweetener. It's more mild and less sour than traditional kombucha as a result. The main difference between June and kombucha is that the SCOBY, an acronym for symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast, is trained to feed off the honey rather than sugar from the start. If you put a kombucha culture in a honey tea, the bacteria wouldn't feed properly and would likely die. The June culture, however, is designed to use honey as its fuel source. Is June healthier than kombucha? Feeding the SCOBY with natural honey instead of the cane sugar using kombucha has the added bonus of mineralizing the drink. June is also said to build defenses against allergens thanks to the honey. It also contains a multitude of live enzymes and acids and loads of B vitamins, all essential to healthy metabolism. Other than the high integrity ingredients used in June, another advantage is that it ferments at a lower temperature, so it's much easier to make in the kitchen without having to purchase extra equipment, typically necessary to make kombucha, because the honey doesn't need to be broken down as much as the cane sugar. It ferments quickly. A great bonus for those of us who love instant gratification. Now they talk about where it comes from. I'm not going to get into that. Talk about the Himalayas. I don't know if there's any bees up in the Himalayas. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? They got, maybe, I don't know. We need to, somebody from the Himalayas call us. A player from the Himalayas, please call in and let us know if it's bees up in the Himalayas, where they say this shit started. Okay, I'm gonna just leave that one right there. Where can I buy June tea? I ain't gonna tell y'all all that. I ain't they, but you can find the article. It's posted up on Gye-Nyame Journey, and it's mind body green from an article. But let's get to the let's get to the meat of what fucked up my morning. All right, family. I call this one "Dying White Black," or the assassination after assassination, right? So I'm going through my news feed, my timeline, and Business Insider. Now, this is a business magazine, mind you. This is a business magazine. I know y'all like, Brother Hatim, we here for the toast, man. We're here for the toast. But I got to throw this out. Listen, fam, for those that are not in tune yet, I'm not streaming on Hatim no more. I'm not, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, straight Gye-Nyame Journey. So you want to find me, you have to get to Gye-Nyame Journey. You know, like I said, like and share, so we're going to make sure that people know where to find us, because I was streaming on 5 platforms. Now I'm down to 3. I want to make sure that I'm able to build up Gye-Nyame Journey in the way that it need to be built up for the next couple of years. You know what I'm saying? I got to start building up Gye-Nyame Journey. By the way, be on the lookout for the newsletter. All right. So, I'm going through and I pick up the Business Insider. I want to share this first. Sealed FBI audio tapes allege Martin Luther King Jr. had affairs with 40 women and watched while a friend raped a woman, a report claims. All right. Now, I said, damn. All right, this the Business Insider? Why is it the first one to pop up on my timeline, Time or the New York Times, or that deals with general news? Why is Business Insider? So the first question that came to me was, who and what is Business Insider? Is this a legitimate magazine? So I go in and I say, okay, cool. Let's look at Business Insider real quick. I have to look at Business Insider, because what could interest something called Business Insider in a story about Martin Luther King is not business related. See, because Business Insider is an American financial and business news website published by Insider Inc. It operates internationally. Well, it operates international editions in the UK, Australia, China, Germany, France, South Africa, India, Italy, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, Netherlands, Northern Europe, Poland, Spain, and Singapore. Owner, Axel Springer SE. Let's go and look at Axel Springer. Because family, see, because now we got to go. I just want to make sure, right? It's a German digital publishing house, which is the largest in Europe, with numerous multimedia news brands such as Bild, Die Welt, and Fakt. Right? Number of employees, 15,023. Net income, it looked like 304.6 billion. I think that's Dutch marks or pounds. I don't know what symbol that is. History, criticism. So, alright. So Axel Springer, we can look up the editor, but I got all that on the Gye-Nyame site. So family, I want to just jump into this article real quick, because they say this will be released tomorrow. The whole thing will be released tomorrow. Now, please understand what's happening here. Right now, with the rise of this young group called ADOS, carrying on the second half of Martin Luther King's speech, because a lot of people don't understand that Martin Luther King started moving towards economic justice. Economic justice. This is what really caused the problem. All right, you mess with our morals, don't mess with our money. Right? Now, so how do we discredit this movement without directly discrediting the movement? Because they have legitimate gripes. How do we delegitimize what's going on? Right? And then how do we take the attention off of the pleas and the cries, and now what was once pleas and cries to now demands of this group of individuals? How do we do this? God damn it. We got some old tapes of Martin Luther King. And on top of that, they're quoting Martin Luther King talking about where's the check? Well, next time we come to Washington, we want our check. So let's go and let's reassassinate him. See, because what they do is because really think about it. Now, in the modern times that we are in, you can enliven somebody and assassinate them over and over and over again. This man is celebrated all over the world, right? This man is lifted up as a bastion of hope, is lifted up. His birthday is a day where individuals of great power will announce and launch their bid for presidencies, or their major announcement made on his day. He has a museum in Atlanta. And now, right? Now, they want to raise this dude up, assassinate him again. Raise him up and assassinate him again. Come on, family. We got to be clear on this. We can't, you know what I'm saying? So let's see. Just real quick. I'm going to read the headers. You go in and read. It's posted up on the timeline. Please comment. Comment because because like I said, one of the things that Gye-Nyame strives to do is like, boom, I come out and I say shit, right? Boom, boom, boom. Y'all already know I contradict myself in a heartbeat. Y'all know this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, my mind moves. I learn shit. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But family, please, I need some other views on this. Because this shit right here, listen. FBI documents from the 1960s allege Martin Luther King Jr. had affairs with 40 women and stood by as a friend raped a woman. A new report said. A new report from the 1960s is new. Okay. All right. My question is, if the FBI was bugging the room and a crime was being committed, why didn't they rush in to bust the goddamn crime and catch Martin Luther King in the place while the crime was happening? And that would have just totally discredited him right there. We got you was illegally bugging this man. You was illegally bugging an American citizen. Come on now. You couldn't go and stop a crime because you was committing a crime. Is that not the way of my nation? God damn. Gangsters, through and through. An article by King biographer David Garrow set to be released on Thursday. Now, this is being written by King's biographer. This is a dude who won the Nobel Prize, I think, for Martin Luther King's biography. Right? You must be tight for cash right now. Right? Garrow said, the article by the King biographer David Garrow set to be released on Thursday in Standpoint magazine will detail the FBI memos. London's The Times reported. Garrow said the memos say King engaged in orgies, solicited prostitutes, and looked on and laughed as a pastor he knew raped a woman. Assassination. Re-assassination. Family, they could bring you up from the grave. We saw them do this shit with, Michael died, then they just raised his ass up and tried to just shit on his name again, right? Come on, man. You can't even die while black. Shit. The memos were part of a huge U.S. National Archive data dump in early 2019. The FBI secretly recorded King in a year-long effort to discredit him. The tapes themselves remain under seal in the U.S. National Archives, I think, until 2027. And Garrow's article was rejected by more prominent news outlets. So the story carries many unanswered questions about the accuracy of the FBI material. No shit. Come on now. So now, this is in the Business Insider. Now, Business Insider, right? What's going to be affected when reparations come home? When the chickens come home to roost, right? When the reparation chickens come home to roost, right? The economy, business is going to be affected. They will not be able to continue business as usual. Family, understand, you are your success fuels America. Your bodies fuels America and American business. If you become a protected class, they can no longer take advantage of you, because this is part of the demands of reparations. Just like everybody else was able to have a secure place in America to really develop, we are demanding a secure place for ourselves. This means we become a protected group, which means that some of the things that people have been able to do in our communities to take advantage of us, they can't do. Some of the limits that they have presented on many of us will be removed. And possibly individuals that are partaking in some of these behaviors, like the taking advantage of us on the real estate, like the selling junk in our community, right? Like selling us shit. Listen, all of that is going to come to a halt. Business will not be able to move forward as usual. This is why Business Insider is covering it, because the reparations piece will affect business. They just said other news magazines would not even publish this shit, but they're publishing it. And we already know the FBI had it in for all black leaders at that time, due to the the ways of J. Edgar. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, family. The King Center, which chronicles King's life, has not commented on the allegations. Nor should they. Right? There should be no comment on these allegations, because that's exactly what they are, family. Allegations. Right? Allegations. Because for the United States to release this information, it's for the United States to admit that they illegally harassed, illegally persecuted, illegally bugged this man. Which means that they will have to admit that they are willing to break the law in order to bring you down. The very laws that we say that this country is built on. And we already know, as ADOS, what they have been doing. The only reason we are in the situation we are in is because motherfuckers set rules and broke those rules. They can't even compete with us with their own rules, so they have to bend them and break them. Realize what's going on here. The article contains details that some readers may find upsetting. So family, go ahead and read that, and we probably will discuss more of this on Ujima tomorrow on tribal quotes. I'm going to try to make it to the crib so that we can make sure we have our tribal quote time. Y'all know. But I don't foresee anything getting in the way. This that murky June here, man. It's I'm all the way down to the bottom where all the good stuff at. The bottom where the good stuff dwells. The sediment, right? Alright. A lot of y'all don't get this because I filter the stuff that I put out there. But first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We call that great force in amongst us. We allow it to flow through us and with us because we know it's already here. We just are becoming conscious of it. And we raise our glass and we say our Ashe. From there, family, we get to our list of our illustrious and our beautiful ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Faye, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman now. No More X for Pet, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamara, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Ronald Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxter Brothers. Where am I at? Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Dorton, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Rem J. Smith, Doris Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Vita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Major Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Banks, Maine Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenting, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatel Penn Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Ganson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleaver, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Joe Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan Phillips Barnett, Margaret Logan Phillips Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javed McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Brawless, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Corporate, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next. Joella Giles, James Carwell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundum, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Sarah Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Isen, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gantz, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominic Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, and Teresa Sambu. We lift up our glass to all of our ancestors, family. We celebrate our ancestors, and we lift up our glass and we salute them on a daily basis. Man, y'all cold. Y'all cold with it. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. Moving into the present moment, we know that we are in Ujima, Ujima, activate the reticular formations. We want to find Ujima. Hashtag Ujima. Hashtag Ujima found. Hashtag Ujima in action. For those that don't speak the language, it means collective work and responsibility. And that's a lot to put on the hashtag. Hashtag collective work and responsibility. Hashtag collective work and responsibility found. Hashtag collective work and responsibility in action. That's a lot. So hashtag Ujima, right? You know what I'm saying? Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. All right. So we lift up our glass to this present moment. Hold on. Also realizing that today we recognize the principle of Ma'at, and that principle is righteousness. The color is blue. Got on my blue. Vibration is the Hermetic law of the day. Male name is Kwaku. Female name, Akua. Shouts out to all of y'all. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, from the present. All right, there you go. From the present, we move on to the future, our future generations, keeping our pact with them, making sure that we're working hard every day to make sure that they have a firm, real foundation to stand upon. Not this false shit that's coming out. I mean, because listen, family, many of us work in worlds of illusion. Including myself, in many cases. I work in worlds of illusions. So we have to create illusions to make people happy and shit. Right? So, don't get caught up in them. Be able to distinguish the real from the unreal. What works from what don't work. From what's a real system that moves you forward to a system that holds you back, right? So, I mean, we have to really start recognizing this shit. And it's going, I mean, and I think this coming election is really, really going to make a difference for that stubborn minority called ADOS, family. That stubborn minority. Matter of fact, I need to start using that hashtag. Let me put that up. Hashtag stubborn. Oh, you don't want to work now. Hashtag stubborn. How you spell stubborn? As there's two B's. Stubborn minority. Always makes a difference. Boom. Hope that's right. I think it's two B's. Stubborn. Stubborn? I don't know. I'll fix it. All right, but family, we lift up our glass for those future generations. We say Ashe. From there, we move on to our children. No, we move on to all of our relations, and we salute them, and we say Ashe. Then it's that selfish toast, family. That's for you. What is that you need? We toast, and we say Ashe. From there, last but not least, we lift up our glass. We lift up our glass. And we salute the most magnificent, marvelous, uplifting, outstanding individual in the room. Don't be shy, because I'm talking about you. Lift my glass to you. I salute you. And with that, we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. I'm out of here. I'm running a little bit late, but hey, that's life. That's life. Right? I'm out. Well, first off, let me remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Anime, wake up, girl. What was that? Why are you whispering? This is a Heart of Simple production, and of course, this has been the Daily Toast. Some of you sound kind of quiet too. And this is and we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Once again, I left my camera out, and Gina had a ball. Gina and Sasha, because Sasha gonna try to say it's all Gina, right? Because I walked in, I seen it this morning. I'm like, I was wondering. I stepped outside. I was wondering, why did they lock the door when I stepped outside? Shit. And they ain't even teenagers yet. All right, so this is Brother Hatim. I am out. Y'all have a great day.